How do you set yourself apart quickly in relationship building? By doing something very, very simple. I'll tell you. If you watch this video, I'll tell you how to do this, and most people not only not do this, but they don't even place the emphasis on it that it needs. Hi there, I'm Farnoosh Brock, and welcome to the Mindset Mastery channel. What we're going to talk about today is simple. It's called keeping your word, and I'll explain what that means. But when we're talking about building relationships, the integral part of that is trust, and then followed by like. When someone trusts you and likes you, or likes you and trusts you, they are going to see you as someone to have a relationship with. To do that, the simplest thing you can do, which is not as common as it should be, is to keep your word. What do I mean by that? I mean, when you say you're going to show up at a certain time, show up and show up 10 minutes early. If you say you're going to send something, send it and send it in advance. If you say you're going to review something or you're going to introduce them to someone, whatever it is that you say, make sure what you say matches with your actions, and it does so in a reasonable time frame. I cannot count how often I have run into something as simple as someone not keeping their word and then messing up that relationship and later needing it. And it makes it very awkward. When you keep your relationships by keeping your word, you are going to be a person of trust and integrity. And I cannot think of a higher way for someone to describe me. If you keep your word, then you will be that. It's simple. And if you're not able to keep your word, then don't give it. Often people say, well, I'm sorry, I was late because, and I stop listening. Because in my mind, this person made a commitment to me. And save emergencies aside, you are not going to build that relationship by showing up late. I once had a guy show up 20 minutes late to a first meeting with me and then proceeded to get on the phone in the middle of our meeting. I was flabbergasted. I ended the relationship before it went anywhere. I wasn't interested in how well connected he was or who the heck he was, because he didn't respect my time. And he didn't keep his word, and it wasn't an emergency. So if you're going to build trust and like quickly, simply keep your word. You are going to elevate yourself in the eyes of the person you are hoping to impress and build a relationship with fast. Because unfortunately, this is becoming a little more uncommon. We live in a noisy world, but it's no excuse to say you're going to do something and then not do it. I even have people tell me, oh, I didn't get your email. And that is such a ridiculous lie, because emails don't get lost these days. Yes, they go to the spam folder sometimes, but that's rare and everyone knows about that. So saying something like that reduces them in my eyes, because it says that there is no honesty here. They could simply say, I got your email, but I was too busy to respond, which means it wasn't a priority, and that is okay, because then we are more clear where we are in this relationship. Do not make promises you cannot keep if you want to have relationships of high trust. Don't give your word if you cannot keep it. If you don't know that you're going to show up at 3 o'clock, then you could say, you know what? I'm going to be there between 3 and 3:30. Does that work for you? I cannot be more accurate given my current life and responsibilities. That is your choice, but at least you're being honest. Keep your word and your relationships will soar with the high level of trust and integrity which they deserve. All right, that was my powerful message, and you can tell I'm pretty passionate about this. Keep those relationships. They are going to come in handy later. I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye.